The season's obviously it's young, Mo, but we've seen seems like a lot of pitching injuries already. You've heard the Players Association talk about the pitch clock and how they believe it's causing arm injuries. What do you think, as a guy who's obviously on the other side of things in the batter's box? What do you think about the pitch clock, and do you believe, knowing the game like you do, is it causing these pitchers to get hurt?
I'm just going to say this. When you're out there throwing max effort every pitch, people talk about velocity. People talk about spin rate on sliders and curveballs. When you're out there giving max effort every pitch, you are going to get hurt. That's my philosophy behind it. If you look at a lot of the great guys that pitched and played the game, they're cruising and they're cruising at 92, 93, 94. And then when that situation in the game comes up, they reach back and they start throwing 97 when they need that. But that's knowing how to pitch, knowing how to put the ball in the right places, not giving max effort until you need to. And I think in some instances, analytics is, and I always said there's a place for analytics, but it can't be the end all be all. And when all you're talking about is spin rate and velocity and how fast the ball is spinning instead of throwing a strike, that's how I think people are getting hurt.
Has analytics has it gone too far, Mo? And I know a lot of people have said this for a long time, but have managers sort of lost touch of the game, and feel doesn't seem like it really has a place in the game anymore. It seems like it's all based off of numbers.
I think, you look at the managers who've won, Dusty Baker the year before last year, or the year before,
Yeah.
Bruce Bochy, baseball guy, wins this year. It's all about, like I said, there's a place for analytics in the game, and we must use those things. But the good managers know the field. They understand what they see, and what they see is far better than anything that can come on a sheet.
All right, let's talk about Perfect Game. If people aren't familiar, it's quite literally the world's largest scouting service. You recently became an investor. You have, I'm sure, as a lot of baseball fans will know, the Vaughn Sports Academy in Boca Raton. What's going on with Perfect Game and Vaughn Sports Academy, Mo?
Well, first, I got an academy down here in Boca Raton. We service over 500 kids from 8 to 18. We are a full service shop. We have Vaughn Sports Performance working on speed, agility, recovery. We do it all. I got into this thing just, on a funny point. My son started playing t-ball 6 years ago, and we made it to the state tournament, and it rained 29 out of 31 days of the month of June. And I just promised myself I'd never be in that position again. So that's how VSA was created. Nothing more, nothing less. Luckily, we do a lot of different things. We have a lot of great coaches. We probably have over 150 years of experience, professional experience in our facility, and we use that. I'm very, very lucky. After playing, 12 years, 13 years in the big leagues, I went away on the business side for 20 years, and my son brought me back in the game. And I realized after all these different things that my main thing is I'm a coach, and I'm here to give information to young people to get better. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be a coach. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to communicate, but I found it's the best thing that I can do. And parting off with Perfect Game, who is the number one youth, sports baseball organization in the world, to be able to be down here in Florida where we play ball 12 months out of the year. We've created a great partnership. They back me on all different types of events, content, different things that we're doing. I have also been able to become a analyst and a special assistant with the owners, just trying to make sure that wherever Perfect Game is not, we get out there and see it and get it going. And that's what I want to that we want to do. We want to find those diamonds in the rough, whether it be in the north, whether it be in the south, whether it be in the Midwest, wherever that is, wherever we're now. And listen, Perfect Game has done a great job of really pushing the game nationally and internationally, but we just don't want to miss those guys that are not in our sphere. Get with those people and give them the same opportunity that everybody else has.
Mo, is there a lot of talent out there that's going undiscovered? Are there a lot of would-be great baseball players who are not getting into this sport? And obviously, it seems like you're trying to change that.
Listen, I think we cover the map pretty well. There's players everywhere, man. There's just kids that can play. They're playing all year round. There are a lot of great things, but we just want to make sure that everybody has that opportunity. And I don't care if you're white, black, green, brown, whatever you are. If you want to play baseball, you have the ability to try to keep moving forward in the game. Perfect Game wants to give you that solution.
Last one, Mo. It seems like you have a passion for the coaching. Is it something where you'd like to remain working with the kids, the youngsters up to the teenagers, or could you see yourself coaching in college? Could you see yourself coaching on a Major League Baseball team, or is it something you want to stay with the young guys?
Listen, I'm lucky enough that I had my son late. I'm 56, my son's 11, so I'm gonna take him down the path as far as I can. I do believe I have a lot to offer in this game on any level, major, minor league, collegiate, high school level. I know the game and understand the game and can coach the game. But right now, I'm gonna stick around and work with my son to see how far what his journey will be. But it's just giving the right information, understanding what the right mechanics are, understanding what the right mentality is as a player, and more importantly, as a parent, what you need to do to get your son in the optimum position to keep moving forward. And that's what I'm here to do.